bison came back. Great beasts. Bison are the biggest animals in North America. They weigh up to 2,000 pounds, 907 kilograms, almost half as much as a car. They can run 35 miles, 56 kilometers per hour. Although they are big, fast, and strong, bison almost went extinct. People nearly wiped them out by hunting too many. People changed their ways just in time. They stopped the big hunts and protected land where bison live. Bison bounced back. Today, there's about 500,000 bison in North America. If you visit a place such as Yellowstone National Park, you can see them for yourself. Bison or buffalo? North America settlers often called the shaggy beasts buffalo. Many people still do. In fact, buffaloes are different animals from bison. Buffalo lives in Africa and Asia and have no hump. Their heads are smaller too. However, buffalo has become a common name for bison in North America. Millions turned to thousands. Once there were around 30 million bisons in North America. They live in large herds, mostly on the Great Plains. Though they were important animals for many Native American people, not only did bison provide food, but their hides were used for clothing and shelter. Animals Native Americans also made bison bones into tools. They used all parts of a bison for many years. Native Americans lived along with bison. They hunted what they needed, but always left enough for herds to stay big. As settlers moved into the western United States in 1800s, more bisons were hunted. Bison were often killed for sport or for their hides, which were sold. As railroads spread across the West, they brought more hunters. Sometimes thousands of bisons were killed in a single day. The U.S. government also killed bison as a way to drive Native Americans off the land. Sadly, by 1889, there were only about 1,000 bison left. New health. For years, few people did anything about the bison killing. Some bison were sent to zoos and ranches to protect them. Over time, laws were passed to protect bison in other places. Yellowstone National Park, formed in 1872, became a safe place for bison. People could not hunt them there. In the early 1900s, people shipped bison from East Coast zoos back out west. In 1913, 14 were brought by train from New York to Wind Cave National Park in South Dakota. Several hundred wild bison live on that land today. By 1916, there were just 23 bison in Yellowstone, but people shipped more there too. The bison had plenty of room to roam, and soon their numbers began to grow. Today, there are several thousand bison in Yellowstone. People in other places also have bison bounce back. Bison live today on ranches, on the National Bison Range in Montana, and on other government land. The shocking tale Sparky. How tough are bison? One summer, a big male bison in Iowa was struck by lightning. It burned a patch on his back, but he survived. After he was struck, biologists decided he was so special that he needed a name. Of course, they called him Sparky. Wonderful sights. Like thousands of other wild animals, bison almost went extinct. There will probably never be as many bison as there once were, but at least they still exist. Watch that tail. Want to know how a bison is feeling? If its tail is hanging loosely, it's calm. If the tail is staying straight, pay attention. That may mean it's about to charge. Bison can move fast, so you should always watch them for a distance. Today, bison are easy to spot at a place such as Yellowstone. They love to roll around in the dirt. Sometimes one let out a great loud snort. They swim across the river and run across land, wild and free. It's a wonderful sight to see.